Hello. In this video, we're going to look at how to create basic pages, which is nothing more than the most simple type of content that exists on the site. To start, you want to make sure that you're logged into your account. And once you're logged in and you can see the admin toolbar, we can either go to content or right underneath of it, you'll see a button that says add content. This is where you want to go no matter what type of content you're adding to the site. In this example, we're just going to look at a basic page. So go ahead and click basic page and you'll come to this screen. We'll notice there's tabs on the side. I'd say most of the stuff on here are things that we don't necessarily use very often, but we'll do a quick overview of everything anyway. So first of all, we see the content tab. This is the page title as it appears on the website. So let's say we want to make, for an example, an About Us page. We would type in About Us. The body is the actual content of the page. I'm going to put in some filler text here. This is just some dummy text. But just so you can see, this WYSIWYG editor allows you to format the text however you may want to. So we have standard text editing, formatting tools like bold, italic, underline, things like this. We can also add in links if we want to. Simply highlight the text that you want. You'll notice this little link icon. If you click on that, you can type in the link that you'd like to go to. So whatever page you want this to go to, whether it be on this site or another site, you just type in the URL here or copy and paste it. In this example, let's just put it to google.com. Now I will give you a word of advice. This is just kind of a good practice thing. If you do link to a site that is not the FOP site, you want to probably go to this target tab and choose blank. And I'll show you why. Basically, you don't want people to leave this website, so this just opens up a new tab for them. That's all. But yeah, so after you type in, your URL, you can hit OK. We can see here this is a blue underline that shows us that it is in fact a link now. And yeah, so a couple other things that may be useful for you. If you want to paste in content that's either coming from a Word file or some other place where the text is formatted, you may want to use the Paste as Plain Text tool. And all that is when you paste it in here, it's going to strip out all the formatting. So sometimes if you paste in from Word, it may look a little weird and it tries to basically, when you paste it in, it's pasting in some weird code that you don't necessarily want. So you can use paste as plain text, which will just make it completely unformatted text. If you want to try to retain the formatting, you can try the paste from Word tool. I'm not sure. It seems to work fairly well, but in my experience, I don't usually like to use the paste as plain text because it makes sure that all the formatting is completely stripped out. And we also have some style options here. There's some different styles we can choose from, like if you want a larger text or something like that. Okay, so that's the basic. That's how you would add in your content for the most part. Using the editor, you can also insert images directly into the page using this image button. And this allows you can either upload a new file, which can be an image or video if you want. If you want, you can paste in the URL from a YouTube video, or you can just browse the site and find files that have already been uploaded. So in this case, I'm just going to grab an image that's already on the site and click Submit. You should add in alt text and title text. The alt text is in case for some reason if the image fails to load, which typically shouldn't happen, but if that were to happen, this text would show up in its place, so at least have a description of what the image is about. And the title text is used, Google will see this title text. It's not actually displayed on the site, but it's a description of the image, and Google will take that information and use it. It is definitely advised to fill out both of these fields. I'll just put in some text just for now, but this should be a descriptive. You know, if I couldn't see the picture and you wanted to tell me what it was, and you were going to say, hey, this picture, you know, it's whoever it is, they're all holding up these awards, that's what you would want the title text to say. So once you do that, you can hit submit, and you see the image is in fact on the page now. And you can certainly align this image, you know, with the text if you want to. I just click left align, and that allows the text to, you know, come up to the side of the image. So we have some options here as far as the formatting goes. So that's basically, you know, that's how you edit content for the most part, as far as the actual page content. Going to the next tab, what you'll see here is if I go back to this page, let me just go to a simple page here. So we'll go to this officers page. So there isn't any slideshow here now, but if we want to add in slides or any banner images to the top of this page, similar to the home page, you can. This home page is using this field here. So to add a slideshow, you can just click Add Slideshow, and you have the option if you want, add in some text, whatever you want the slide text to say. And if you want to, you can also make a link so the slide can link to any page if you want to. And you can add the image. And again, this is the same as what we saw a second ago. It'll ask you, you can upload a file, or you can simply find a file that exists already. I should make mention here, if you notice this text, we do want to require the images for the slides to be at least 1850 by 500 pixels, simply because we don't want any images showing up there that are too small and it's being forced to be, you know, stretched to the size of the page, and then it will become pixelated and blurry. So just make sure any slides that you upload, you want to make sure that it's a nice high quality image. The next tab, this is the menu settings. I'm going to overview this in a separate video, so we'll kind of skip over that for now. The URL path settings, this is set up to automatically work. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to mess with it. Same thing for the meta tags. Nothing to do here. Revision information, that's not something we really want to use. Essentially, you could, if you want to create a revision, you can. Basically, it just makes a copy of this page. It's not going to be live, but oftentimes we don't typically use that very much. Authoring information, again, it's just going to have your account listed. It's not going to display on the site, but this way we'll know who edited it. And the last tab is kind of important. A published page means it's visible. If you don't publish a page, nobody's going to be able to see it. So this is good if you need to take a page off temporarily, or turn a page off. Maybe you have a page that you just want to have up. Maybe, for example, if you do some kind of fundraiser or charity around Christmas time, maybe you have a page you keep on the site, but you only have it on, for the couple months leading up to Christmas, for example. So I'll leave this on for here, and I'll hit save. And I'm going to remove this slideshow because it's telling me I didn't enter in all the stuff for that. Okay. Oops. I accidentally clicked on our Google link here. Let me go back. So, yeah, we can see the page title, all the content we put in here, all the formatting is the same. If you did notice, when I clicked on this link, it did open up a separate tab. If you recall, we linked to Google. If I click on this, it opens it up so that people didn't lose this page. It's still here in their browser. But yeah, that's kind of the most simple overview of how to add content. We'll look at the other content types as well, but this should be a very good start to get you rolling on adding content on the site. Thank you.